Sri Lankan fare and bringing back the good old Sinhala game kama, that
which seems to be disappearing very fast.
Exactly. Yes. So we just want to reintroduce the traditions of Sri Lankan food and tastes.
Looks interesting.
Yes, a lot of the fruit, like I said, is sourced from low-income families.
Okay.
So to give a sustainable income to women-led families like that. While traveling, I found a few places. I've also now kind of managed to set up a network so it comes into Colombo on its own.
Okay.
But to give opportunity, like even the spices, it's actually a waiter at a club in Colombo. His wife dries the spices, mills it, and he brings it in for us once a week.
So everything is sourced just for Acharu Khade?
It's just for Acharu Khade, yes, exclusively.
And all this fruit, I mean, so many varieties. I mean, how do you find, does it depend on the season, or have you found?
It is seasonal to a great extent, but the thing is, in a tropical country, in a paradise literally like Sri Lanka, there is no such thing as season. If it's not available here, it's available somewhere else. So it may be a little more costly, it may take a little longer to get it into Colombo, but somewhere in the country it's there.
So what's your favorite combination now? I mean, these are all combinations that you've thought up, and like you said, there are twists to all the dishes that you serve
there are.
But what's your favorite combination?
Okay, that's a little bit of a tough question. I'll say the shredded mango, but to be very honest, I'm a strange person. I love to cook. I find it impossible to taste my own food. So in the 1 month of operation, I haven't eaten any of the acharu.
No, rewind and freeze right there. So you haven't tasted some of these?
Well, I taste it. I test it.
Okay.
But I actually haven't had the opportunity to sit down and enjoy a cupful of my own acharu. So I can't tell you this is my favorite.
You know, I can do that for you on Good Morning Sri Lanka. Both of us can sit down on either side here
and have an acharu feast.
And have an acharu feast right here. But then how do you come up with the combinations? I mean, some of these combinations are things that you have to do by experimenting.
I do experiment, but fortunately I have a ready and willing entourage of tasters.
Really?
So
Let's hear more about them.
I experiment at home and I walk around with bowls and like, okay, this or this or this, more or less. So it works. It's a very
team effort there.
Yes,
so a mother of three, and how do they get involved, your family, in this
well, the only way I can say the kids get involved is that they are excellent marketeers, but not for me. Oh, they're excellent marketeers for every other stall at the Good Market or at wherever we are. So I tend to keep them away and at home, and like I've been hearing a lot of, but mom, you promised this, and but mom, you promised that, and but mom, you and your acharu. But I guess, yeah, it's a step in the right direction. They enjoy it. They enjoy the running around. They enjoy seeing the fruit and the opportunity to get on the trees as well, which is something that kids, nowadays don't do as much as we used to. Well, actually, that's where my love of acharu comes from, because I remember as far back as 4.5 or 5 years, we had 12 fruit trees in the house. Wow. Not a huge garden either. We lived in central Kolpeti, but my grandmother loved
central Kolpeti. You had 12 fruit trees in your house.
Down the driveway, she had 9 trees on one end. So we started with jambu, lovi, nelli, pera, damson, umbrella, mango. What do you call it, the soursop, and another variety of mango. So like literally right down the house with fruit trees, jam fruit, the whole, you name it, it was there.
All the works.
We used to come back after school, my brother and I, leave our school bags and head straight up into the trees. So even lunch was in the trees, and then every so often we'll yell to whoever the nanny or the maid was, like, Lunu again, or Gaminis again, depending on what seasonal. So I guess that's where that's where it all started. So.
Wow, all right. So we'll be speaking more to Natalie Raymond. We are going for a very short break. I need to taste some of this acharu, and I need to get Natalie to taste some of the acharu as well on this show. So stay with us. We'll be right back on Good Morning Sri Lanka. bringing back good old Sri Lankan tastes. That's what Natalie Raymond has set out to do, and she set up her own little shop just a month ago, and it's getting amazing response, like you said earlier as well, Natalie. But now, since we're on the subject of acharu, and I'm a Sri Lankan, we have Sri Lankan instincts. I think it's time that I try. Don't you think it's time I sampled one of these?
Definitely. I've been
It looks lovely right here. It's been waiting in front of me all this time, and I'm not going to let the acharu wait any longer.
So, well, I've been waiting for you to start. I think maybe you would like to try the mango, but I also must suggest, since it's morning, nothing as wonderful as grapefruit for breakfast. So the jambu jambola.
Okay. So the mango is with?
The mango is with a green chili sauce. That's something that it's a signature sauce of ours as well.
Okay.
It's just shredded raw mango
All
with
right.
the green chili sauce.
I'm going to go for it then.
Go ahead.
Right. So acharu with a twist
Yes.
of Natalie's own. What should I expect?
The unexpected.
Okay, all right. I've been warned. That's good acharu. I like that acharu. So since I have to continue doing a TV show right now,
You're going to put that down.
I'm going to put it down, but I don't want to. This is good. Good acharu.
I'm guessing you're going to have to share that with your production team. So, like,
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
a generous person usually. I really am, but I'm going to reconsider that part of what you said. But this is a really lovely combination, and you mentioned earlier that this is
you.
probably your favorite as well.
yes, I'm going
Yeah.
to say that probably is.
Okay. And since she said that I should, I'm going to try the jambu jambu.
Jambu jambola.
Jambu jambola.
Grapefruit and bell fruit.
Okay. So again, I thought even things like jambola are pretty seasonal. I mean, when it comes to
Again, like I said, we have a jambu tree at home, which is empty at the moment. It's generally like April, May that it's full.
okay.
But I was up in Kitulgala last week, and we found these two absolutely full, beautiful trees of just, pouring, dripping, gorgeous pink jambu.
Go. And all that pink jambu goodness is right now in my hands.
Well, yes, some of it.
Some of it.
Most of it is finished over the last couple of days,
Oh, I
but
see.
some of it definitely.
And you were speaking earlier about a homecoming and things like that. People really going for innovative ways of using acharu at different events, right?
Definitely.
Do tell more.
There was a lady who called me a couple of days ago actually, and she wants us to set up a stall at a homecoming next week. We're in the process of discussing how we're going to go about doing that, because it happens to be a good market day as well. So, back to back is a little bit difficult. Also because we don't use preservatives. Everything is freshly sourced, freshly used. We don't prepare it the previous night. Everything is done early, starting at 3:34 in the morning.
Wow.
So capacity might be a little bit of a problem. But yeah, let's see.
But and people are finding innovative ways of using acharu, aren't they? So it's all about
Exactly.
bringing back the taste, because I think what you found is that people really want that taste back
Well, the
again.
thing is, I don't know a Sri Lankan, be it here or living anywhere else in the country, whose mouth doesn't water when you say acharu. So
right here in the studio.
yeah, so I guess it's just a question of reintroducing it. And also, unfortunately, there's very few places you can find acharu in Colombo. I mean, unless you do it yourself at home,
That's true. That's
which
true.
not many people have time to do. The few options available are a little bit, you get nervous about the hygiene factor, where the fruit is coming from, all of that. So clean, safe, hygienic acharu with a little bit of a twist. You have the option on certain things. You have the option of less spice, more spice. That sort of thing
Jambu
as well.
jambola,
So-
fabulous, by the way.
Okay, thank you.
Thumbs up for GMSL, thumbs up. All right, go on.
So that's the story. Aren't you going to? Try my fruit salad.
Yeah.
You
Since
have
you put
to.
it that
Come
way.
on, you have
all right.
to.
Okay then.
Okay, can I
She's
pass?
forcing me to. This is the only reason I'm trying it. Try all
yeah.
three of the dishes out of
I'm
the
sure it's the only reason.
The only reason. I'll ask you to pass it over this way, Natalie. All right. Why, thank you. Now this I heard has a special sauce on it.
It is a special sauce. It's typical tropical seasonal fruit.
Okay.
So whatever we have available, be it star fruit or the apple or the mango or whatever is available, it's the sauce that makes the difference.
Oh, look at that. I'm like, turn it around for everyone at home to get a bit jealous right there.
Oh, So we're going to have a few stomach aches.
Hopefully not. It's the morning, so you know.
Okay.
Hopefully everyone can get their hands on some breakfast at least. But hey, if not,
yeah.
Yes.
Well, a
as
healthy
always,
breakfast anyway. Fruit salad at any time. So
very healthy breakfast. So this fruit salad always keeps changing, right? Because
the fruit
depends
changes.
on the season.
Yeah, the fruit changes depending on the season and what's available.
Wow.
We've been a little consistent the last 2 weeks, but I have a feeling it's going to change soon. So.
Can I ask you what's in the sauce?
Nope.
Please. I'll ask you after the show then.
Maybe you can ask me after the show. I've had a lot of questions on that and I'm not answering that one.
That's a good sauce right there. And this is all your creation?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So tell me, do you expect it to be what it is, or do you, when you say fruit salad, do you just expect the typical flavors of fruit salad?
No, this is not typical fruit salad at all.
Thank you.
Because I think fruit salad has become sort of generic. Yeah. In Sri Lanka, it's the same thing repeated over and over again.
I think it's just a combination of sugar, lime, salt.
Yes, yes.
So,
and a few
hence the twist. Hence the twist. Fresh fruit, and this is something that we prepare on the spot. It's not pre-prepared. It's, you know, the fruit is cut fresh at the stall. When you order it, it's cut and given to you immediately. So everything is crunchy, crisp, and fresh.
That's a really good fruit salad.
Thank you.
I would use other words, but they're not allowed on TV. So I'm going to keep down my fruit salad now, attack it later.
Okay.
But there's another signature dish that you've brought along in a very attractive sort of way of serving it as well.
Yes.
And this I heard is another one of your signatures.
This is another one of them, yes. This is the Sri Lankan sandwich. It's made with thamapupang, if you've heard of it. If you
Does
haven't,
that translate to boiled bread?
Well, I think it's steamed, but I really don't know, and I'm not going to go there.
That's the word. Boiled bread. Okay.
Okay, but I think, I mean, in certain places it's called tatipang, it's called achupang. I don't know, I think there's a various variety
I've come across roast pang, and then there's
this is just
usual
thicker.
Normal
This is
bread.
Well, I'd say double the thickness of the roast pang, half the thickness of the normal bread.
Okay.
So it's kind of filling but soft on the inside, crisp on the outside kind of combination.
Not something that's very common here in Colombo, you told me.
You find it in a few places, but it's generally something that's found more outside of Colombo. This particular combination I've brought is the vegetarian version, so it's polos and pulsambol. Another seriously fast mover.
The Sri Lankan in me is going pee.
Seriously fast mover, and like I was telling you earlier, I plan to introduce something new every week. So we have a variation coming up this week on the sandwich as well.
A sneak peek about some of the ingredients.
Yes. Let's see. No, I might as well let the cat out of the bag because I've told a few people. We're thinking of doing paripu and abutial.
Wow.